Footage from this camera has made it into almost every single one of my videos since it first came out, and that's not out of laziness. 2 days ago I went up to Toronto to meet up with a bunch of other creators, and we were shooting some top secret fun stuff that you'll see in the coming weeks, so make sure you're subscribed. But I also wanted to test out a lot of the setups that I've been kind of tinkering with and building, and most importantly, what sort of quality results can we expect from a phone utilizing a variety of accessories. Now, all the footage you just saw was shot on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I do want to point out, if you want to download some of that footage for yourself, all you have to do is join my iPhone filmmaking guide. I have a whole raw folder in there where from past shoots and as well as this one, I just added a bunch of footage in. It's a great way to get past this sort of YouTube compression issue. Also, I finally am learning how to use Discord, and so I set up a Discord server for the community. So now we have an actual place where you and I can chat. And so if you're ready to level up your iPhone filmmaking, use this secret code right here and save even more. So first, let's talk about the hardware that I was using at these different locations. Let's first talk about this little guy right here. This is the B-Script 1.7x teleconversion lens. It also matches the characteristics of the iPhone lens really well. So if you're not looking to add a bunch of halation, flares, and character to it, you still want that nice, clean, more clinical look that the iPhone is good at producing, then this lens is going to be the one for you. Now, of course, what the lens attaches to, kind of the heart of the whole setup, is the beast cage for iPhone 15 Pro. I've talked about it so many times. It's a tank of a cage, and the reason that I like it is it comes with a variety of different mounting plates. So you can see at the bottom of this lens, it has a mounting plate to it. And so all I have to do is turn this little knob right here to kind of loosen the plate up. Can take off the DOF adapter and just take this mounting plate here, slide that on, tighten it, and now we're running with this setup right here. The only other accessory I'm utilizing right now is the Angel Bird and Condor Blue CF Express Type B reader. I did a whole video on this recently, so you can check that out if you want to learn more. And I'm shooting onto the Angel Bird 4TB CF Express Type B. Insane reads and write speeds, and obviously at 4 terabytes, I wasn't going to have an issue with how much I'm recording. And of course, in terms of software, I'm using the Blackmagic camera app. And for color grading all of the footage, of course, I'm using my favorite 𝗦𝗧𝗨𝗙𝗙. Great team of guys who match the iPhone Apple log to the look of an Alexa. So if you want to learn more about, of course, any of this hardware, software, apps I'm using, check all the links in the description below. I just love the iPhone as a BTS camera. It's so versatile. You can place it in all sorts of different areas. It's inconspicuous. It's not this huge big rig. But if you want to use it for your A camera and kind of have a little bit more style, that's where I just can't help but falling in love with the DOF Mark III. I really recommend having something that's 35 millimeters up, so you don't get any sort of vignetting issues. Now, even on this 45, you will see these small black bars on the sides of the frame. So all you have to do is go into the zoom section of the Blackmagic camera app, and I literally just zoom in 1.1, 1.2 times. It's a very small amount that you're losing on the side of your image, or you can just shoot it regular and just crop and post if that's what you prefer. The only important thing you want to make sure you turn off is image stabilization. If you don't, you're going to see those black bars on the side do this fun little dance. Now, in addition to connecting the IRIX 45 to get a little bit even more character, I'm utilizing the Tilt-A-Matte box with my Prism Effects Dream Effects filter right here on front. I know a lot of the over halation and all that look may, starting to get a little bit too much out there, but I'm still a big fan of the look, to be honest. And when we moved on to the second location, I wanted to test out a more compact version of the DOF adapter setup. So I utilized this 50mm 1.8 vintage Nikon lens that I've had forever. I just have a simple Nikon 2 EF adapter, And I like this one because it gives me a lot of the same benefits of using, you know, a big cine setup, and it makes it way more compact. This is super easy to just throw in a backpack. It was very easy to film vertical footage as well as horizontal. And so for social media content creators, it really is a great way to add a really unique look to your phone footage, but still have, you know, optimized for different short form platforms. And one thing I've never really talked about, but people keep asking me about, is battery life. And it's honestly a very important question, especially if you're not utilizing a hub. Your one USB-C port is being taken up by an external drive, so you can't be charging your phone as you're filming. The reason that I didn't have any immediate response to this is because I never really had an issue. Still lasts for a good couple of hours. Now, a good couple of hours for regular phone use would be horrible, but when you're utilizing it the same way that you would a mirrorless camera or a cinema camera, getting 2 to 3 hours of use is actually really strong. For most of the shoot day, the phone remained on and unlocked and open. The Blackmagic camera app was ready to go. And you can see on this battery chart here that it doesn't have any crazy ridiculous drop-offs. When I started shooting, I wasn't even at 100% charge. And once it hit to around 30 or 40%, all I had to do was unplug the part of the cable that was going into the external drive, and I just plugged that into a power bank. And so really, you know, 5 or 10 minutes of charging here and there gave me a lot of power back. And then when we were driving to the second location, that was even more time to basically get it back up to 80 or 90%. Now, what is interesting is just how much using an external drive takes up in terms of battery. You can see USB-C accessories as nearly 60% in this 45-minute period that I was recording. So I think it would be an interesting experiment to test out of, say, shooting for an hour, and if you recorded to an external drive compared to if you recorded to just inside the iPhone storage, where the battery life would end up and if one would be significantly more battery than the other. So give this video a like if you think that's something I should test out. Honestly, Apple Log, external accessories, Blackmagic camera app, everything coming together just continues to be one of my favorite camera setups, and that's coming from a guy who loves super heavy, crazy big rigs. I just love the versatility and the quality of image that I'm able to get out of these different setups. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below. I want to give a huge shout out to 𝗬𝗧𝗨𝗙𝗙 for helping support me take this quick little trip up to Toronto and test out all this gear. Give them some love in the comments below and check out all their stuff in the description. And again, if you want to level up your iPhone filmmaking, definitely check out my guide and utilize this code to make an already affordable guide even more so. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.